ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਅਕਾਲ, ਸਵਾਗਤ ਹੈ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਦਾ ਹੈਡਲਾਈਨ ਕੈਨੇਡਾ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ। ਮੈਂ ਹਾਂ ਰੁਪਿੰਦਰ ਕੌਰ। ਕੈਨੇਡਾ ਭਰ ਵਿੱਚ ਕੋਵਿਡ-19 ਰਿਸਟ੍ਰਿਕਸ਼ਨਸ ਨੂੰ ਹਟਾਉਂਦਿਆਂ ਹੁਣ ਰੀਓਪਨਿੰਗ ਦੀ ਸ਼ੁਰੂਆਤ ਹੋ ਚੁੱਕੀ ਹੈ। ਵੱਖ-ਵੱਖ ਸੂਬਿਆਂ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਰੀਓਪਨਿੰਗ ਦੇ ਵੱਖ-ਵੱਖ ਫੇਜ਼ਸ ਵਿੱਚ ਕਦਮ ਰੱਖਿਆ ਗਿਆ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਨਾਲ ਹੀ ਵੈਕਸੀਨੇਸ਼ਨ ਮੁਹਿੰਮ ਵਿੱਚ ਵੀ ਤੇਜ਼ੀ ਲਿਆਂਦੀ ਗਈ ਹੈ, ਪਰ ਡੈਲਟਾ ਵੇਰੀਐਂਟ ਹਜੇ ਵੀ ਚਿੰਤਾ ਦਾ ਵਿਸ਼ਾ ਬਣਿਆ ਹੋਇਆ ਹੈ। ਵੱਖ-ਵੱਖ ਸੂਬਿਆਂ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਕਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਚੱਲ ਰਿਹਾ ਹੈ ਵੈਕਸੀਨੇਸ਼ਨ ਪ੍ਰੋਸੈਸ, ਐਸੇ ਤੇ ਰਹੇਗੀ ਨਜ਼ਰ ਅੱਜ ਹੈਡਲਾਈਨ ਕੈਨੇਡਾ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ। ਕੈਨੇਡਾ ਦੇ ਵੱਖ-ਵੱਖ ਸੂਬਿਆਂ ਵਿੱਚ ਵੈਕਸੀਨੇਸ਼ਨ ਮੁਹਿੰਮ ਵਿੱਚ ਤੇਜ਼ੀ ਲਿਆਂਦੀ ਗਈ ਹੈ। ਇਸ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਹੀ ਨੈਸ਼ਨਲ ਐਡਵਾਈਜ਼ਰੀ ਕਮੇਟੀ ਔਨ ਇਮਿਊਨਾਈਜੇਸ਼ਨ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਇਹ ਸਿਫਾਰਿਸ਼ ਕੀਤੀ ਜਾ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਨੇ ਆਕਸਫੋਰਡ ਐਸਟਰਾਜ਼ੈਨੇਕਾ ਦਾ ਪਹਿਲਾ ਸ਼ਾਟ ਲਗਵਾਇਆ ਹੈ ਉਹ ਹੁਣ mRNA ਵੈਕਸੀਨ ਯਾਨੀ ਫਾਈਜ਼ਰ ਜਾਂ ਮੋਡਰਨਾ ਦਾ ਸੈਕਿੰਡ ਸ਼ਾਟ ਲੈ ਸਕਦੇ ਨੇ। ਨੈਸ਼ਨਲ ਐਡਵਾਈਜ਼ਰੀ ਕਮੇਟੀ ਔਨ ਇਮਿਊਨਾਈਜੇਸ਼ਨ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਹੁਣ ਸਿਫਾਰਿਸ਼ ਕੀਤੀ ਜਾ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਨੇ ਕੋਵਿਡ-19 ਵੈਕਸੀਨ ਦੀ ਪਹਿਲੀ ਡੋਜ਼ ਐਸਟਰਾਜ਼ੈਨੇਕਾ ਆਕਸਫੋਰਡ ਦੀ ਲਈ ਹੈ ਉਹ ਹੁਣ mRNA ਯਾਨੀ ਕਿ ਫਾਈਜ਼ਰ ਜਾਂ ਮੋਡਰਨਾ ਦੀ ਸੈਕਿੰਡ ਡੋਜ਼ ਲੈ ਸਕਦੇ ਨੇ। NACI ਵੱਲੋਂ ਇਹ ਸਲਾਹ ਐਸਟਰਾਜ਼ੈਨੇਕਾ ਸ਼ਾਟ ਨਾਲ ਸੰਬੰਧਿਤ ਬਲੱਡ ਕਲੌਟਸ ਦੇ ਮਾਮਲਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਧਿਆਨ ਵਿੱਚ ਰੱਖਦਿਆਂ ਹੋਇਆਂ ਤੇ ਕੈਨੇਡਾ ਨੂੰ mRNA ਦੇ ਵੈਕਸੀਨ ਦੀ ਸਪਲਾਈ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੋਏ ਵਾਧੇ ਦੇ ਮੱਦੇਨਜ਼ਰ ਦਿੱਤੀ ਜਾ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ। ਕਮੇਟੀ ਦਾ ਇਹ ਵੀ ਕਹਿਣਾ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਇਹ ਸਲਾਹ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਸਬੂਤਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਧਿਆਨ ਵਿੱਚ ਰੱਖ ਕੇ ਦਿੱਤੀ ਜਾ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਵਿੱਚ ਐਸਟਰਾਜ਼ੈਨੇਕਾ ਦਾ ਪਹਿਲਾ ਸ਼ਾਟ ਲੈਣ ਵਾਲੇ ਵਿਅਕਤੀਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਜਦੋਂ mRNA ਦੀ ਵੈਕਸੀਨ ਦਾ ਦੂਜਾ ਸ਼ਾਟ ਦਿੱਤਾ ਗਿਆ ਤਾਂ ਉਸ ਦੇ ਬਿਹਤਰ ਇਮਿਊਨ ਨਤੀਜੇ ਆਏ। ਕੈਨੇਡਾ ਦੀ ਚੀਫ ਪਬਲਿਕ ਹੈਲਥ ਆਫਿਸਰ ਡਾਕਟਰ ਥੈਰੇਸਾ ਟੈਮ ਨੇ ਪੱਤਰਕਾਰਾਂ ਨਾਲ ਗੱਲਬਾਤ ਕਰਦਿਆਂ ਕਿਹਾ ਕਿ ਕਈ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਦੀਆਂ ਸਟੱਡੀਜ਼ ਸਾਹਮਣੇ ਆ ਰਹੀਆਂ ਨੇ ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ ਬਹੁਤੀਆਂ ਜਰਮਨੀ ਤੋਂ ਨੇ, ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਤੋਂ ਇਹ ਪਤਾ ਲੱਗ ਰਿਹਾ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਮਿਕਸ ਡੋਜ਼ ਦੇਣ ਦਾ ਇਹ ਰੁਝਾਨ ਸੇਫ ਹੈ। ਉਹਨਾਂ ਕਿਹਾ ਕਿ ਵੈਕਸੀਨ ਦੀ ਸਪਲਾਈ ਵਧਣ ਕਾਰਨ ਇਸ ਰੁਝਾਨ ਨੂੰ ਅਸਲ ਜ਼ਿੰਦਗੀ ਵਿੱਚ ਅਪਣਾ ਕੇ ਉਸ ਤੇ ਨਜ਼ਰ ਰੱਖੀ ਜਾਏਗੀ।
Recalling that the last update that I did on behalf of NACI in terms of their recommendations was not that long ago. So what's happened in that interval that's resulted in an update to these recommendations? Well, there's just increasing numbers of studies, mostly from Germany, that we've accumulated in between that last set of recommendations and today's recommendations. And all of them essentially points towards the fact that it is safe to provide a mixed dose schedule that is after a first dose of AstraZeneca or Covishield vaccine to be followed by a mRNA vaccine. But it's really the immunogenicity, that immune response after that mixed dose schedule that's resulted in NACI updating this recommendation because all of the accumulated study essentially suggests that that immune response is a better response. And of course, we will continue to monitor this in sort of the real life basis as vaccines are rolling out. But that's really not that there was at least 3 studies from Germany. And today we're just catching up to the 4th study from Germany, which essentially shows the same thing, that immune response, that antibody response, but also the cellular response, those T cells and other part of the cellular immune system performed very well and seems to have a superior response with that mixed schedule.
ਐਡਵਾਈਜ਼ਰੀ ਪੈਨਲ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਐਸਟਰਾਜ਼ੈਨੇਕਾ ਦੀਆਂ 2 ਡੋਜ਼ ਲੈਣ ਵਾਲੇ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਵੀ ਪੂਰਾ ਭਰੋਸਾ ਦਿਵਾਇਆ ਜਾ ਰਿਹਾ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਉਹ ਵੀ ਨਿਸ਼ਚਿੰਤ ਰਹਿਣ ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਇਹ ਵੈਕਸੀਨ ਵੀ ਇਨਫੈਕਸ਼ਨ ਦੇ ਖਿਲਾਫ ਪੂਰੀ ਵਧੀਆ ਪ੍ਰੋਟੈਕਸ਼ਨ ਮੁਹੱਈਆ ਕਰਵਾਉਂਦੀ ਹੈ। ਹੈਲਥ ਕੈਨੇਡਾ ਦਾ ਕਹਿਣਾ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਕੈਨੇਡੀਅਨਸ ਨੇ ਵੈਕਸੀਨੇਸ਼ਨ ਲੈਣੀ ਹੈ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਸਤੰਬਰ ਦੇ ਅੰਤ ਤੱਕ ਵੈਕਸੀਨੇਟ ਕਰਨ ਦਾ ਟੀਚਾ ਹੈ। ਇਸ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਹੀ ਚੀਫ ਮੈਡੀਕਲ ਆਫਿਸਰ ਆਫ ਹੈਲਥ ਡਾਕਟਰ ਥੈਰੇਸਾ ਟੈਮ ਨੇ ਜਾਣਕਾਰੀ ਦਿੱਤੀ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਕੈਨੇਡੀਅਨ ਓਲੰਪੀਅਨਸ ਤੇ ਪੈਰਾ ਓਲੰਪੀਅਨਸ ਨਾਲ ਮਿਲ ਕੇ ਸੋਸ਼ਲ ਮੀਡੀਆ ਤੇ ਇੱਕ ਕੈਂਪੇਨ ਦੀ ਸ਼ੁਰੂਆਤ ਕੀਤੀ ਗਈ ਹੈ ਜਿਸ ਦਾ ਮਕਸਦ ਹੈ ਹਰ ਇੱਕ ਕੈਨੇਡੀਅਨ ਨੂੰ ਵੈਕਸੀਨੇਸ਼ਨ ਲਈ ਪ੍ਰੇਰਿਤ ਕਰਨਾ।
Canada's plan prioritize vaccines to those at highest risk of COVID-19, then quickly expanded to other age and risk groups. As vaccine supply has ramped up, implementation of the plan has also accelerated, and now we're seeing the benefits of high coverage, including reduced illness and death among the most vulnerable populations. throughout, programs have continued to adapt to ensure vaccinations could be optimized across the country. Most importantly, Canadians have stayed engaged and stepped up individually and collectively to turn availability into the great results we are seeing. To keep the momentum going, we're passing the baton for COVID-19 vaccination with the help of Canadian Olympians and Paralympians. You can join this relay of reasons of why it's important to get vaccinated by using #MyWhy on social media to share your reason. Whether it's to protect your parents and grandparents, get back to activities that connect us. Use your story to reassure and motivate others. Finally, as we share our reasons for being vaccinated, having information from trusted sources is also crucial for informed and confident decision-making. This week, the Ask the Experts initiative will launch to provide answers to your important questions about COVID-19 vaccination. So keep an eye out for more on this and tell others. Working together, we can make the best of this window of opportunity and go for gold to get Canada vaxxed to the max.
ਇੰਟਰਗਵਰਨਮੈਂਟਲ ਮਿਨਿਸਟਰ ਡੋਮਿਨੀ ਲੀਬਲੈਂਕ ਨੇ ਜਾਣਕਾਰੀ ਦਿੱਤੀ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਜਿੱਥੇ ਵੱਖ-ਵੱਖ ਸੂਬਾ ਸਰਕਾਰਾਂ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਵੈਕਸੀਨੇਸ਼ਨ ਮੁਹਿੰਮ ਵਿੱਚ ਤੇਜ਼ੀ ਲਿਆਂਦੀ ਜਾ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ, ਉੱਥੇ ਹੀ ਫੈਡਰਲ ਸਰਕਾਰ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਵੈਕਸੀਨ ਰੋਲ ਆਊਟ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ-ਨਾਲ ਪ੍ਰੂਫ ਆਫ ਵੈਕਸੀਨੇਸ਼ਨ ਤੇ ਵੀ ਕੰਮ ਕੀਤਾ ਜਾ ਰਿਹਾ ਹੈ, ਜਿਸ ਦੇ ਸੰਬੰਧ ਵਿੱਚ ਵੱਖ-ਵੱਖ ਐਲਾਈਜ਼ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਗੱਲਬਾਤ ਜਾਰੀ ਹੈ।
We are working with allies, obviously in the European Union, the United States and others, to find the most appropriate way to recognize proof of vaccination for citizens who want to travel internationally. This has existed in a number of countries in a number of regions of the world for many, many years. So it's not new, but the urgency of coming up with a secure, reliable, probably digital proof of vaccination is something that we're working on collaboratively with provinces. And there may have to be a transitional measure, for example, if there's a phased adjustment of border measures in July or later in August or so on, there may be a transitional measure, but we'll have more to say about that in the coming weeks. But it's a collaborative effort to respect provincial jurisdiction around the data, the healthcare data of citizens, but at the same time accepting that the international context will, in all likelihood, require some reliable national proof of vaccination, and that's what we want to do collaboratively with the provinces over the next number of weeks. My colleague Bill Blair, our Minister of Public Safety, has been having discussions with his American counterparts around particularly the land border, the Canada-US land border. We have worked collaboratively with the Americans since the beginning of the pandemic on a common posture at the land border. So as vaccination rates go up in the country and as case counts hopefully continue to come down, we'll have more to say as our posture evolves. As you know, the orders in council which govern the specific measures at the borders, amongst other things, are renewed on the 21st of each month. So before the 21st of June, we'll obviously have something to say around these measures being rolled over and look ahead to possible adjustments over time, as we discussed last week.
ਹੈਲਥ ਕੈਨੇਡਾ ਅਤੇ ਵੱਖ-ਵੱਖ ਸੂਬਾ ਸਰਕਾਰ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਤਰੀਕੇ ਨਾਲ ਰੈਜ਼ੀਡੈਂਟਸ ਨੂੰ ਵੈਕਸੀਨੇਸ਼ਨ ਲੈਣ ਲਈ ਪ੍ਰੇਰਿਤ ਕੀਤਾ ਜਾ ਰਿਹਾ ਹੈ। ਅਜਿਹੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਇੱਕ ਨਵੇਕਲਾ ਉਪਰਾਲਾ ਕੀਤਾ ਗਿਆ ਹੈ ਐਲਬਰਟਾ ਸਰਕਾਰ ਵੱਲੋਂ। ਐਲਬਰਟਾ ਦੇ ਪ੍ਰੀਮੀਅਰ ਜੈਸਨ ਕੈਨੀ ਨੇ ਜਾਣਕਾਰੀ ਦਿੱਤੀ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਵੈਕਸੀਨੇਸ਼ਨ ਲੈਣ ਵਾਲੇ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਲਈ ਇੱਕ ਲੋਟਰੀ ਦੀ ਸ਼ੁਰੂਆਤ ਕੀਤੀ ਜਾ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ, ਜਿਸ ਦੇ ਤਹਿਤ 1 ਮਿਲੀਅਨ ਦੇ ਪ੍ਰਾਈਜ਼ ਦਿੱਤੇ ਜਾਣਗੇ।
We will step up with our information campaigns, and we'll keep doing everything we can to make vaccines as accessible and just convenient as we can. But we also need to get creative at this point, and that's why we've announced the start of Alberta's Open for Summer lottery. It'll include everyone who has taken at least a first dose, plus those who do so in the weeks to come. If you have not yet got your first dose, then now is the time. By not getting vaccinated, you're not only saying no to the best health protection available, but you're also saying no to a chance to win $1 million. In total, 3 $1 million prizes will be up for grabs in the Open for Summer lottery, and the first draw is just perhaps a couple of weeks away. Starting today, anyone 18 and older who has received a first dose of vaccine at any point, since we started administering them in late last year, anyone who's received at least a first dose is eligible to enter the lottery. And entering the lottery is easy. Just go to alberta.ca/lottery and enter your information. Registration for the first draw will close a week after we reach the 70% threshold, so likely about a week and a half from now. So act now. If you've already gotten a first dose, register online for the lottery today if you want to be test your luck. And if you haven't, then book your appointment now because the clock is ticking. The winner of this first round will be announced on the first day of Stage 3 of the Open for Summer plan to celebrate getting life back to normal. But that's not all. First doses are crucial, but second doses matter a lot too. And that's why we'll hold more draws over the summer. The second draw will take place at the end of August. It'll be open to Albertans 18 and older who have been fully vaccinated with 2 doses. Finally, if you decide to get vaccinated after the second draw happens, don't worry. There will still be another chance to win, as the third lottery will be available for anyone 18 and older who has 2 doses and will take place towards the end of September, towards the end of the summer.
ਗੱਲ ਕਰੀਏ ਕਿਊਬੈਕ ਦੀ ਤਾਂ ਕਿਊਬੈਕ ਦੇ ਹੈਲਥ ਮਿਨਿਸਟਰ ਕ੍ਰਿਸਟੀਅਨ ਡਿਊਬ ਦਾ ਕਹਿਣਾ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਬੇਸ਼ੱਕ ਵੈਕਸੀਨੇਸ਼ਨ ਮੁਹਿੰਮ ਵਿੱਚ ਤੇਜ਼ੀ ਆਈ ਹੈ, ਪਰ 18 ਸਾਲ ਤੋਂ ਲੈ ਕੇ 39 ਸਾਲ ਦੇ ਉਮਰ ਵਰਗ ਵਿੱਚ ਵੈਕਸੀਨੇਸ਼ਨ ਦਾ ਰੁਝਾਨ ਹਜੇ ਘੱਟ ਹੈ। ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਕਹਿਣਾ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਜੇ ਕੋਵਿਡ-19 ਸਰਜ ਨੂੰ ਰੋਕਣਾ ਹੈ ਤਾਂ ਇਸ ਉਮਰ ਵਰਗ ਨੂੰ ਵੈਕਸੀਨੇਸ਼ਨ ਲਈ ਪ੍ਰੇਰਿਤ ਕੀਤਾ ਜਾਣਾ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ ਹੈ।
When we look at the immunity in general, we look at the global number. Do we have 60%, 65, 70% immunity? The goal is to be between 65 and 75% of immunity. The issue, especially when we deal with 18 to 35, 40, those are the ones who have the most contacts. Okay? So I think it's important, and we have been talking in the last 15 months about reducing the number of contacts. And if there was to be a negative impact of the variant in September, which is possible, it's happening in UK, it's happening in Ontario, I think we need to have all those categories, especially those that moves. Those are young people, those are people that have an active life. This is very important that we ask them to be at least at this 75%. Will that have an impact on deconfining? I hope not, but it could have an impact on the number of cases in the fall. So I think it's, to me, important that we reiterate this message many times. I know it's boring for those that have accepted to be vaccinated, but I think this category, their friends, their parents, should tell them, if you can do it for yourself, or you can do it for the people you love around you.
ਹੈਡਲਾਈਨ ਕੈਨੇਡਾ ਵਿੱਚ ਫਿਲਹਾਲ ਸਮਾਂ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ ਇੱਕ ਛੋਟੀ ਜਿਹੀ ਬ੍ਰੇਕ ਦਾ। ਬ੍ਰੇਕ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਸਾਡਾ ਇਹ ਸਫ਼ਰ ਇਸੇ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਜਾਰੀ ਰਹੇਗਾ। ਤੁਸੀਂ ਬਣੇ ਰਹੋ ਸਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ। ਬ੍ਰੇਕ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਹੈਡਲਾਈਨ ਕੈਨੇਡਾ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਸਵਾਗਤ ਹੈ। ਓਨਟਾਰੀਓ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਵੈਕਸੀਨੇਸ਼ਨ ਮੁਹਿੰਮ ਵਿੱਚ ਤੇਜ਼ੀ ਲਿਆਂਦੀ ਜਾ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਆਉਂਦੇ ਹਫ਼ਤੇ ਤੋਂ ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਨੇ 30 ਮਈ ਜਾਂ ਉਸ ਤੋਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਕੋਵਿਡ-19 ਵੈਕਸੀਨੇਸ਼ਨ ਦਾ ਪਹਿਲਾ ਸ਼ਾਟ ਲਗਵਾਇਆ ਹੈ ਉਹ 23 ਜੂਨ ਤੋਂ ਸੈਕੰਡ ਡੋਜ਼ ਲਈ ਵੀ ਬੁਕਿੰਗ ਕਰਵਾ ਸਕਦੇ ਨੇ। ਇਸ ਦੀ ਜਾਣਕਾਰੀ ਹੈਲਥ ਮਿਨਿਸਟਰ ਕ੍ਰਿਸਟੀਨ ਈਲੀਅਟ ਤੇ ਸੋਲਿਸਿਟਰ ਜਨਰਲ ਸਿਲਵੀਆ ਜੋਨਸ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਦਿੱਤੀ ਗਈ।
More than 75% of Ontario's adults have received their first dose, and over 19%, over 2 million Ontarians, are fully vaccinated. Thanks to the incredible efforts of Ontario's healthcare workers and public health units, we have also administered over 200,000 doses per day for the last 2 days. We have made tremendous progress, and we are continuing to build on that success. With over 3 million doses of Moderna arriving in June, Ontario is continuing to accelerate our vaccine rollout by expanding eligibility for second doses ahead of schedule. As of Monday, June 21st at 8 a.m., Ontarians who received their first dose of an mRNA vaccine on or before May 9th will be eligible to book their accelerated second dose appointment. That same week, on Wednesday, June 23rd, individuals who received their first dose of an mRNA vaccine on or before May 30th and who live in one of the now 10 identified Delta hotspots, being Durham, Halton, Hamilton, Porcupine, Simcoe Muskoka, Toronto, Waterloo, Wellington, Dufferin and Guelph, and York public health units, will become eligible to book their second dose ahead of schedule. And beginning the week of June 28th, with dates and sequence to be confirmed, all Ontarians aged 18 and over who received their first dose of an mRNA COVID-19 vaccine will be eligible to book their second dose appointment. COVID-19 vaccines work and are our best defense against the virus and variants, including the Delta variant. Yesterday, for the first time since March 2020, the Medical Surgical Intensive Care Unit at University Health Network's Toronto General Hospital did not have any COVID-19 patients. It was a very emotional time for them, as you can imagine. Vaccines work. They are safe and effective. They will help end the pandemic. And the best vaccine for your second dose is the vaccine that is available first. COVID-19 variants are still a concern, and it's critical that everyone sign up to receive your second dose sooner when it's your turn. Together, we can stop the spread of the virus.
To date, we have held 15 large employer-led clinics, resulting in approximately 45,000 first doses and 30 mobile vaccine units, resulting in nearly 8,000 first doses. And now, second-dose workplace and pop-up clinics are underway across multiple regions in Ontario. And second-dose employer-led workplace clinics in Peel Region are set to begin as early as next week. While this feels like a week of significant progress, and it is, we know the Delta variant remains a concern. That is why it is more important than ever for Ontarians to obtain their first and second doses. All vaccines provided as part of Ontario's vaccine rollout provide strong protection against COVID-19 and its variants, including the Delta variant. In addition, the National Advisory Committee on Immunization has confirmed that a mixed vaccine schedule is safe and effective.
ਟੋਰਾਂਟੋ ਸਿਟੀ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਵੀ ਵੈਕਸੀਨੇਸ਼ਨ ਮੁਹਿੰਮ ਵਿੱਚ ਤੇਜ਼ੀ ਲਿਆਂਦੀ ਗਈ ਹੈ। ਇਸ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਹੀ ਮੇਅਰ ਜੌਨ ਟੋਰੀ ਨੇ ਜਾਣਕਾਰੀ ਦਿੱਤੀ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਟੋਰਾਂਟੋ ਸਿਟੀ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਵੈਕਸਟੀਓ ਕੈਂਪੇਨ ਦੀ ਸ਼ੁਰੂਆਤ ਕੀਤੀ ਗਈ ਹੈ, ਜਿਸ ਦੇ ਜ਼ਰੀਏ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਵੈਕਸੀਨੇਸ਼ਨ ਸੰਬੰਧੀ ਅਵੇਅਰ ਕੀਤਾ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਹੈ ਅਤੇ ਵੱਖ-ਵੱਖ ਕਲੀਨਿਕਸ ਤੇ ਪੌਪ-ਅਪ ਕਲੀਨਿਕਸ ਦੀ ਜਾਣਕਾਰੀ ਵੀ ਦਿੱਤੀ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਹੈ।
Moving forward, the campaign will focus on more targeted and localized outreach, aligning with Team Toronto's Sprint Strategy 2.0 efforts to provide access to first and second vaccine doses in neighborhoods with a high incidence of COVID-19, low vaccine coverage, and where the Delta variant has been identified. This includes more targeted telephone town halls, broadcast voice messages, and digital ads. Specifically, starting tonight, the VaxTO campaign will run 5 local town halls in June, hosted by city councillors, with panelists including Chief Pegg, an Associate Medical Officer of Health from Toronto Public Health, and vaccine team engagement leads. A multilingual digital and social media campaign is also set to begin in July and will feature digital ads in over a dozen languages on platforms such as Facebook, Instagram, Reddit, Snapchat, and WeChat. Toronto residents wanting to connect with the VaxTO campaign information and get information about clinics and town halls and all of the features are encouraged to text the word vaccine to 1-833-750-0888. This is about making sure that we are doing everything we can as a city government to connect with residents across our city and help them to get vaccinated. And if we have more supply, we can do even more. We continue to have capacity to treat and vaccinate even more people, and we're looking forward to meeting that challenge and to continuing to push the numbers up with your cooperation.
ਗੱਲ ਕਰੀਏ ਪੀਲ ਰੀਜਨ ਦੀ ਤਾਂ ਬ੍ਰੈਂਪਟਨ ਤੇ ਮਿਸਿਸਾਗਾ ਦੇ ਮੇਅਰ ਨੇ ਇਸ ਗੱਲ ਤੇ ਖੁਸ਼ੀ ਜ਼ਾਹਰ ਕੀਤੀ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਹੁਣ ਤੱਕ ਪੀਲ ਰੀਜਨ ਵਿੱਚ 75% ਰੈਜ਼ੀਡੈਂਟਸ ਕੋਵਿਡ-19 ਵੈਕਸੀਨ ਦਾ ਪਹਿਲਾ ਸ਼ਾਟ ਲੈ ਚੁੱਕੇ ਨੇ। ਨਾਲ ਹੀ ਮੈਡੀਕਲ ਆਫੀਸਰ ਆਫ ਹੈਲਥ ਡਾਕਟਰ ਲਾਰੈਂਸ ਲੋ ਦਾ ਕਹਿਣਾ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਵੀ ਵੈਕਸੀਨ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਮਿਲਦੀ ਹੈ ਉਹੀ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਲਈ ਸਹੀ ਹੈ।
I have to say, it is so encouraging to see record number after record number of individuals get their vaccines. Getting vaccinated paves the way to getting back to normal. And there's a real parallel with the success of the vaccinations and the reduction of pressure on our hospital system. We continue to see significant improvements in our hospital settings. You know, Brampton Civic Hospital and Osler Health was the busiest hospital in the country when it came to COVID-19 pressure. They had more COVID-19 patients at one point than the COVID-19 hospital. And right now, the picture looks very positive.
We have now administered at least one dose of the vaccine to more than 75% of all residents 18 plus in Peel. Canada is now leading the world's larger nations in the percentages of first doses delivered to adults at 65%. And we are now making headway on second doses, with about 15% of Peel residents 18 plus having received 2 doses being fully vaccinated. I want to thank the Ontario government for opening up second dose eligibility to more residents in Delta variant hotspots, including Peel, and for shortening the second dose interval from 12 weeks to 8 weeks for people who received the AstraZeneca vaccine as their first dose. This was the fair and equitable and right thing to do. So many people across our province stepped up to get the AstraZeneca vaccine as their first dose, and it truly did help curb the third wave. Our top infectious disease experts had been saying that Ontario needed to follow the lead of other provinces and shorten second dose intervals to 8 weeks. Along with Brampton Mayor Patrick Bowen and I, we wrote to the province urging them to do this, and I want to thank them for listening. This past Monday, we saw thousands and thousands of Peel residents book second doses when they became eligible, and I thank everyone who did so.
Our shared goal continues to be to get second doses into arms as quickly as possible. And for some people, that may mean that the best choice you can make is to get a second dose of vaccine now that may be different than the one you got at first. For example, even if you got Pfizer or as I did with Moderna, I know this may sound radical, but it's not. mRNA is mRNA. Pfizer and Moderna are both mRNA vaccines and they essentially work in the same way. If you got one for your first dose, emerging evidence suggests that mixing them is safe and effective so that you might be able to get either for your second. If you received AstraZeneca, you have 3 options: a second dose of AZ or either mRNA vaccine. But the point is, the best protection you can get with a second dose is the one you get soonest.
ਸੋ ਹੁਣ ਤੱਕ ਲਈ ਬਸ ਇੰਨਾ ਹੀ। ਫਿਲਹਾਲ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਦਿਓ ਇਜਾਜ਼ਤ। ਤੁਸੀਂ ਰੱਖੋ ਆਪਣਾ ਖਿਆਲ ਤੇ ਦੇਸ਼ ਦੁਨੀਆ ਦੀਆਂ ਖਬਰਾਂ ਲਈ ਬਣੇ ਰਹੋ PTC ਦੇ ਨਾਲ।